Hey guys, it's Cute Steph, and unfortunately the BookTubeAthon is over. Yesterday was the last day, so this is the first day without BookTubeAthon. Because it's over, it's time to do a reading wrap-up. I'm basically gonna show you the books that I ended up completing and all the challenges that I ended up getting, and then also calculating the amount of pages that I read. So, I actually forgot to do that before I came here, so we'll do it in the video. If you've been following all my challenges this week, you know a little bit about the progress, but I have two books that I ended up finishing on the last day yesterday. So the first book that I read was Last Seen Leaving. I read it in the first 3 days of BookTubeAthon, and I give it a rating of 4 out of 5 stars. For the challenges that I take from this, because I didn't do read the 7 books and get every single challenge, I'm gonna put them into this one a little bit. So first there's a person on the cover, so that's one challenge. Then there's the cover picture, which is the reason I picked up this book, so that's another challenge. And then the character is completely different from me. That's 3 challenges out of this book. And then this is Geegarella. I read this in the next 3 days of the challenge, so I finished this on day 6. I give this a 4.5. Yeah, 4.5 out of 5. It was that good. I love this book so much. So for this one, this was the hyped book for that challenge. And the next book I finished was this one, and like I said in my TBR pile, this book I was already halfway through, so I didn't read it front to back, but technically I finished it on the BookTubeAthon, so I'm gonna count it. Okay, and this one I finished in a day. That's one of the challenges, also knocked out. I give this 2.5 out of 5 stars. It's a book in the Narnia series, if you've seen that movie and stuff. The book is okay. I just wasn't addicted to it, I didn't care if I read it or not. I'm not changed or anything. It wasn't that good to me, but that's because I'm 16. What do you want? The final book that I finished was Stars Above, and I read every single short story in this. This is a short stories book in the Lunar Chronicles series, except for the last one, Something Old, Something New. And I know a lot of people that read that one first because it's the epilogue. They read that first, but I didn't give in. I read it completely in order, so I'm proud of myself. That was the last thing I had to finish, and I finished that in one day. So I finished this book, and I give this book, it's very prequel-y, but then it's also spin-off-y, and then also epilogue-y. It's a little bit of everything, and I love it so much because I love this world. Now I'm sad because the only book, I guess there's 2 books that I can read in this world still, which is the prequel named Fairest, and then the next comic book in the Wires and Nerves series. After that, I believe it's over, and I can't comprehend that. I don't know what to do. That was the last book that I completed. Now I have to tally up all of the pages that I read. So let me do that really quick, and then I'll come back for the final wrap up. Got my calculator here. Let's go. I almost completely forgot about this book, but this is Guns, Germs, and Steel. It's a book I have to read for my high school AP World class, World History. And I read a lot of this during the BookTubeAthon, and I worked on the homework. Just look how huge this book is, and then look at how tiny the font is. And I read about 100 pages of this, so I'm gonna count it in my pages. So there you go. Why is this so hard? So out of these 5 books, I read a total of 870 pages, finished 4 books, and completed 5 challenges out of 7 because I didn't read a book at all that was completely outside. I should have, but I didn't. And then I obviously didn't read 7 books. So that is my completed BookTubeAthon wrap up. I loved doing the challenges. This was my first year where I actually did challenges. I didn't do anything last year. And then this year I also committed so much to reading. Last year I was so excited for it, and then once it actually happened, I didn't feel like I needed to read, I just didn't care. But I did it this year, and I'm so excited that I did. And now I'm super excited for next year, and then I know there's a a winter holiday booktubeathon at the end of the year. Get ready for that. So thanks so much for watching all of my booktubeathon videos. It's been really fun. Get super excited for Friday's video. It is hilarious. It's a collab video. So go ahead and leave a like and comment on this video. Follow all of my social medias at CootSteph, the same way it's spelled here. And if you're not already a Cootie, be sure to subscribe to be part of the Coot Clan. And I will see you guys in next Friday's video. Bye!